Okay, so we've got a KISS poster. We're going to go through it all. I'm big about making sure that there's no surprises. I don't like to have surprise when I sell something, and I don't like my buyers to have surprise when they receive something. So I'd rather point everything out and eliminate any questions. So I've got this here and a couple of pinball machines here. Backdrop that I use for other things. Got some real good spotlights behind me, so we can get as much light on this as possible. You're familiar with the poster, okay? I'm here to show all the details, flaws that this thing has. So let's start off by pinholes in all the corners, and they are very small, one in each, and very, very, very close to the corner. That's very nice for presenting later. I think we got a couple of very minor creases in this, so let me talk about those. The best thing to do is kind of highlight. Well, first of all, you can see here. Do you see the creases? Yeah, not too bad. Can we see our creases yet? Okay. When you have to look for them, that's a good thing. So right in this area, we've got a bit of a crease. See, well, yeah, you see we get a little art right there. You can see a little bit. And we'll flip that here in a second, see what it looks like on the other side. This, I don't know if this is a crease or just a mark, but I think it's just a mark right here. Kind of the same little bit of a deal right here. Okay. I looked at some of these and I was saying, oh, this has some specs and stuff on here. Those aren't really specs. Those are just part of the art, looks like. So you got those little specks as part of the KISS art. Goes up into, even up in here. So let's not confuse those. Nice edges. One thing that can be done to these things that people like to do is screw them up and be fraudulent about the condition by going through and touching these up by dragging a Sharpie around them or something like that. And you can see almost, and you see a little mark every once in a while. It's a good thing, really, because to let you know, no touch-ups. Nobody's tried anything wonky on that. Okay, see, I'm going to show you the other crease there here. So right through here, a little bit of a crease. I can't really, like I said, can't see it bad, but if I go in the light, you see, you can see right there. So it's more about through here. And then we'll look at that on the flip side here in a second. And okay, little mark here, again, close to the edge, close to the edge. When you're framing it, you're not going to be seeing that. I think maybe the tiniest little hairline scuff down there. You don't really even see it. But, you know, same thing like right here. So I think right here. There we go. There we go. Okay, but like this, not really seeing it. All right. So we'll flip this in just a second. But you can see, again, overall, really nice. This looks like it's got this crease to it when you do it like this. Doesn't. That's it. All good. Yeah, so right there, I'm catching that a little bit of a crease. So hard to see. Okay, right there. Coming off of that cloud, going up. Really tough to see. You got to be literally looking at it at the right angle. But there you go. On the top here, we have where it was mounted at some time with tape. This looks like a pretty thin, I don't know if it's a masking tape. There's a couple of correct types of tapes you can use in a case like this. I don't know if this is just masking tape somebody had, or if this is actually framing matte tape that's more archival. Notice one other thing here. A little something around here. But again, That's the surface. Very tough to see too, following the contours of the S there. But let's go ahead and flip this. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I can see like that. This is awesome. I didn't notice that before. It's like the stamp. The stamp of the Kiss is on it. Look at that. Wow. Just feel this thing getting stamped out on a Heidelberg press or something somewhere. That's amazing. All right, so here we go. It did have some, I don't know what this, I'll get to that in a minute. So we got a little tape down here. Somebody knew what they had and they were cautious about how they framed it. I don't know what that is. This is a little sticky something. I don't know that comes off. Probably, but you're gonna have a little stain there. That's a little piece of, I don't know what. But this is that crease right there from the other side we saw. Can you see that? There, all at the top. Hang on. See if I can find where that's associated with. Oh, that's up in the lettering. That's up in the lettering. I didn't even notice it from the other side, but that's up in the eye. That top part of the eye. All right. There we go. But not too bad. Obviously not perfect, but there's that. Okay, now let's go into this tape here. This I'm just obviously going to leave. I think the best thing to do, you could potentially have that removed, or if you're going to use this again, if you're going to remount this, which I think is the way to go. Nothing wrong with mounting tape over old tape. It beats the hell out of putting it on the poster. So if you're going to frame it, this is not going to be an issue. Maybe trim that outer flappy part off. And you can feel this is very thin. It's a very thin tape. So maybe you can hit that with the heat gun. There's a couple different ways. Heat gun, lighter fluid, naphtha. That'll do it sometimes. I don't like messing with tape. But not gonna. Discoloration there. I'm guessing discoloration on that side right there. Right there. And just a little more tape residue from somewhere somebody mounted. So it's been mounted prior. But overall, just a fantastic piece. Last one of these is sold at Heritage Auction, sold for $4,750, I think it was. That was in 2023. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I do have the. So this does at that angle. I can see what it is now. From your S right there, you see, I'm hitting this with the light so you can highlight it. Minor scrape goes all the way down. Are we seeing that? So we got a minor scrape going from here to here. I really can't see unless it's in the light. So that's what you got. Overall, fantastic piece. Very, very rare, highly sought after. It's Kiss at their peak. And I guess this is 1977. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is. Might be confusing with the prior year, but AC/DC and Kiss. Freedom Hall, Louisville, Kentucky. And there it is, baby.